Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this and they traced it and did an unbelievable good job. But they are concerned about that there's 219 objects, but she's just going to laser engrave it. It doesn't matter how many objects there are when you're lasering, when you're rastering, when you're engraving. Objects only concern if you're cutting, because then it would go all over the board. This thing is going to engrave just fine. I've got it set on hairline right now because I thought I'd add to the video. And if you wanted to cut this out also, so I made it a hairline so we could see. So I'm going to select it all. And what she was worried about, and one thing you can do is go Control All and then hit your shape tool and look at all the nodes, 219 objects on layer 1. But that doesn't matter. So we're going to zoom in here and we're going to use the boundary tool to try to make a boundary around this guy or these three guys. And then I'm going to nudge it out of the way and you can see that it went in. I've already fixed some of it, but it went in right in here up into the taller king's beard. So what we could do is turn that boundary red and nudge it back. And then you can actually see where it went inside. This shouldn't be here because this should have stopped it right here. So there's our leak right there. So let's take away the boundary tool and let's fix this leak. Let me zoom in here. And there's our leak right there. And whoever drew this, I mean, it's done in curved lines and just go right to the edge. Now we can take our boundary tool and get rid of that one. Select it all. You can go boundary, and now you've got a good boundary around the whole thing. And then I would turn it red and make it a hairline if you were going to cut it out. And these are hairlines, so now we can select them all. We've got the 219 objects, and we're going to change it to, let's go 0.15. Let's go 2. And scale with object, very important. Because that way, if you make it bigger or smaller, it's not going to get, well, if you make it that small, it's probably going to, well, look how small that is, and the lines are still there. So let's put it back to the original size. And if you were going to cut it out, you could very, very easily cut this out. Now, a lot of people would like a little wood left because this is going to cut into part of that line. So all we have to do is take that boundary tool away, go up to Effects, Contour, and contour to the outside with rounded corners. Let's just go 0.1. Just that much, perfect. Go to Object, Break Contour Apart, and when you click, you should get the middle one or the smaller one, and then move this back. Now you have a contour all the way around there, and I would actually go in here and take this out. So you could click on the contour tool, go up to Object and Break Curve Apart, and then click off the object, and then click that part right there and delete it. You could have a hole there or not, but now you have a good clean boundary around the whole thing. She wasn't asking for a boundary, but I just thought I'd show you and other people how to do it, because this would make a really nice ornament. This is really nice clip art. But it'll engrave fine regardless of how many pieces are. If you look, every one of these things is a different piece. And whoever drew it, or somehow in your trace you've got rounded corners, which doesn't really matter because all the corners are meeting, but it does, like on the top of this, well, this cap isn't rounded, but anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.